Hey, thanks for stopping by. We are live. If you got any questions, be sure to check in. We're looking at the market, Tiffin, Seneca County area. What's available there? We've been holding steady the last 2 weeks with 68 homes on the market. And if you've been paying attention, you know how many of those are still available here. That's the key. We're actually down a little bit here. We'll get into the numbers. We've got there's a good amount of active properties, but our total number of properties on the market aren't quite there. So what we do is every Monday we look back 7 days. We're looking back through the 16th through today, the 23rd. What are we looking at here? Let me show you my screen here. Everything has come up in the last 7 days. Hopefully you can see this here. I'm on the fly. We've got a total of 4 brand new listings coming on the market, 1 back on the market, 4 price productions, contingent and pending. Those are the homes that have an accepted offer on them. Total of 6 and 9 sold properties. And those numbers have actually been pretty drastic change from what last week. Looks like last week the numbers were quite a bit down. Price per square foot, average sales price. So I'll get to that in just a second. So what can you buy for that? So of those 60 properties that are active, there's only 24 that are available, which again is holding exactly steady from, the last week and the last 2 weeks, 24 total on, active properties, meaning they do not have an accepted offer on them as of yet. But we are down to a total of 60 active properties or on the market properties from our 68 the previous 2 weeks. So there's one up for auction, $100,000 or less. There's 5 properties. $100,000 to $200,000. There's 10, which is down from 11 from the week prior. Again, our biggest category, which is good because that's where most of our buyers are at. Seneca County market are in that 100 to 200 price point. 2 to 300, we're holding steady at 3. 3 to 400,000, again holding steady at 2, and 400 plus holding steady at 3 active properties, giving us our total of 24 properties on the market. What does our sold data look like here? We're going to make this one quick. It's back to school here. I think most schools are back in action here. Everybody's back to it here. So I got to get home to help with the little ones. So here we go. What has sold? What is that market looking like here then? So again, just in the last 7 days, if you remember from last week, we had lower price points, smaller homes, lower price point homes. It has been kind of the normal sales for the week prior. And I don't like looking at the market in small chunks. I know we look at it week by week, but you can't put a whole lot of faith in just a week's time frame then. So you want to look at the bigger time frames, months over the quarters. So again, 3-bed, 2-bath on average. Here we go, square feet. Last week, I think we were about 1,600 on average. This week, we're at 1,900, so bigger properties. You're built, again, pretty average here. So average list price. So of the new homes that have come up and what has sold in the last week there, we're at an average of 205,000. That's up quite a bit from last week. Listing price per square foot, again, up quite a bit. We're up at $106 a square foot. And that's almost a record from where we're at for the last probably 3 months, I think, on average here, looking at our small weekly snapshot. Selling price, again, on average, up quite a bit from last week. We're at 236. If you can see my screen here, a median at 275, almost $100,000 over where last week was. Selling price per square foot, again, up quite a bit, $123, almost $124 a square foot. But what does that mean? We'll get into that here in just a second. So days on market, again, holding unbelievably 28 days on average, 25 on median, still super short time frame on market. And average list to price sales ratio. Again, it seems to be the better price you are coming on the market, usually the higher dollar amount you're getting. Meaning that, if you list at just easy numbers, $100,000, and it should be at that $100,000 price point, then you probably should be getting that or more. Again, we're showing a pretty considerable jump in that 30 to 60 day at 136% of list price. So again, what does that mean then as far as for days on market? If you're, here, I got my screen screwed up here. If you're looking at that, we get a lot of sellers still saying, I hear it's a seller's market. It might be slowing down a little bit, but I want to price it here. You're better to price it where the market is kind of showing you the pricing should be, and still hoping to garner those multiple offer situations. We're not quite get the same traffic through the door day one. Instead of 5, 10 offers, you might be getting 2 or 3. Still a great thing, but don't feel bad even if you're not getting that. It's still, and in the bigger picture, homes are still moving extraordinarily fast. If even it's taking you a month, 2 months, 3 months to get your home sold, comparative to our 6 to 9 month, kind of average in this area, I guess when I talk average here over the last, 10, 15 years, what it seems to be in this market. So that's your Monday market update. A lot of new homes have come on. A lot have gone off the market here. We went from our 68 to 60 then. So still, still a seller's market. So if you're thinking of selling, it is not a bad time to talk about it then. Even if, there's still plenty of time before Christmas and everything like that, people are starting to worry about the holidays. So, but that's your Monday market update. Thanks for